visualize that funding proposal is nothing but doing it, not only doing the research. You are the principal investigator of the project. You should be responsible for, if suppose we are is engineering college FDP, so I believe that everyone is engineers, and some of the science persons are there, probably should not be in the humanities or management agenda. So you are the principal investigation. You will become the any science like physics, maths, or chemistry person, or electrical or mechanical, or any person. So you propose some problem, and
Sir, can you hear me, sir? Sir, can you hear me, sir? Participants, is it audible?
No, ma'am, no.
Okay, maybe it is a problem with the speaker, ma'am. We will wait.
Dear participants, please wait. We will sort out the issue soon. Some technical issues happened. Please wait for some time.
Sir, you're muted, sir. Sir, please unmute your mic, sir.
here onwards, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, we were waiting, sir. Okay, sir. You can continue, sir.
Think this big visualize that you are the principal investigator of the project, and you have a lot of heads to be taking care of that. Means Means I believe that this is an engineering college organizing faculty development program. People should be in engineering stream and science stream, and probably if management and humanities also fine, but sorry. But thing is, you are not you having the problem definition, but the problem that not only the job when the fund you received from agency, you are the principal investigator or the co-principal investigator. You are the responsible for everything. Means your role is like the movie hero. The movie hero can be fight in the some means illegal persons and taking care of families, and you do the multiple activities. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes. Please continue.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay. So you are the one for taking not only for research. Once the fund allotted, you need to be the establish the laboratory. This for establishing laboratory, you call the tenders. For tenders evaluation, you need to form the expert committee. From that panel expert committee only, you need to be buy your equipments, and you need to be conduct interview for recruit the project associate and non-engineering persons like accountant and managerial level people, and the person to make report for that, and also the office attendant and the technicians for your laboratory. So what this pic says that you going to be playing the multiple role. If this all only success, then only you will get the finalized report and you able to submit to your the funding agency. Otherwise, it is means this not only solve the research problem. You need to be report accordingly. That is the difference between the writing the research, conducting research, and there is writing the research paper and handling the funding project. For research paper, you will conduct one research, like also it should be numerical simulation, or otherwise, if you are belong to some institute or otherwise. You can buy yourself some small like if electrical means controlling of motors and some small battery experiment or this solar or renewable energy or any other chemical some characteristics analysis of some salt. You can do that, and you will make some documental write-up and make some draft and submit the journal. That's all. But here, every 1 rupee is countable. If it should be a foreign, each $1 is countable. So the budget and financial thing, and how you are spending, and at the same time, your employees are, you need to be watch your employees are properly working or not, and at the same time you need to be get results from them and accumulate the report. So you are going to be act as the superhero for once you become the principal investigator. That's what this pic visualize. That means the multiple role you are going to be handled. And if agency perspective in the sense, every year agencies will be change their view. Means myself and Dr. Ramisha did PhD in ocean engineering department, which the department handling the 1,000 means crores of project. But when it happened before 2004, the Department of Ocean Engineering is not such much handling that project. After 2004, the tsunami hit so many places in India and some of the abroad countries. There only this ocean engineering department got that much goal. So some of the demands, some of the current requirement, the agencies will be update their requirement. So now the few years back, there was a everyone keen eye on the renewable energies and the smart technologies and reusable technologies. They are concentrated on that. And if see last 2 years, everyone be changed to artificial intelligence. The famous movie Andiran speaks about this, and data processing and big data and Hadoop. Everyone, whenever we are this sub administrator Professor Vidyasagar I approached, I having one excellent non-linear dynamical system problem. I approached him for funding. He simply said that no, we are not interested now. We are not interested for non-linear dynamics problem. We are keen on neural network and artificial intelligence relevant thing which is connected with many medical field. Data means this one. And he told me that if you have such proposal you will bring, we will see that. He straight the face told me. But what is the present scenario? Everyone is concentrated on COVID relevant. If COVID relevant thing, if you have some small data, you make that some paper or this thing, it will get published immediately. And if you submit a project also, it will for any COVID relevant thing means the usage of data about the usage of mask in the different places. That also people are ready to provide that one. So we need to concentrate on the agency perspective also. That's what this one implies that. And this one is the old goals. Means usually competition everywhere. Not only last 15 years, every field is competitive. And so you need to be very precious about the grant proposal writing. And who all are means thing is if you are a person going to be handle not only that your field and you are able to explore and diversify your research and expand your hands on every field, then you can concentrate on multiple funding agencies. But you have some certain idea, sir, I am having some battery relevant operating some vehicle or otherwise means here I am not criticize or saying that finding the high quality fluids for rocket propulsion is also the research. At the same time, finding the spring for the 2 rupees pen, ballpoint pen also the research, because whenever we are urgently going to any bank or post office in the Indian system, definitely I'm sure that we are not bringing any pen or paper. That time we depend on that 2 rupees pen. For that 2 rupees pen, the spring inside the small spring work properly, only we can be able to sign the document accordingly. So every research is a research. It's we should not be like say like that this is a very good research and this is a very bad research. When I was in my IITM time, my immediate hosteler, the one of the research is to make the means our bucket to make the optimized size of, it's a chemistry based project, optimized size of the means regular usage plastic bucket. So that was it got a best thesis award. It's a very small means it's a normal research, but it has it has excellent award he got that. So look on that aspect. You have every capability. If it is something new, you know that, try to implement that and find who all are the potential funders and draft the potential proposal accordingly and make the development plan, means how to reach that plan and how to access the resources for that proposal development and grants available for that. So before going to be our topic, I having some of the questions planned to pose you. These all are the questions I'm going to be read only, but these things I believe that you will get some spark. So my first question is if suppose we see that you getting some grant it will be aid your studies and career? This is the first question. And I'm already in the first slide. I showed that some of the things means some of the heads you need to be work like anyway you able to be work for 9 to 6. After that, you need to spend some time for your family, and the night time you need to take rest and other activities, and the weekend you go to outside. So along with that, you belong some institution. You need because of that institution only you are getting the fund. So you need to be spend some time for that institution. So among all this, do you have time to allot to this requirement? And you meet this criteria, the funding agencies reported, and is it possible to finish the application prior to the deadline fixed by the funding agencies? And there are important output able to achieve, and the important word, it is possible to derive the hypothesis, and also it must be conscious and focused, and preliminary data is available. So these all are the points and some of the questions you need to be think about that. And again, I'm saying that you must be need to courage about what our ex-president Abdul Kalam say. Think win, win, win. That's what you need to be think positively. You believe that you having some idea and someone want to give the money to improve that. Because ultimate aim is all human beings work for betterment of the another human being and the society only. Whatever the means funding proposal means you have some, like I'm saying that some pen example, you make some better pen, then it will be going to be used the society only. So everyone, our positive thought, like we are going to be work for betterment of human beings. So and another thing is there are some what is the long-term goals for your belonging institution? Means every institution having some goals to reach that. And another thing is top-down approach. Is it possible? Think about that. And again saying that identify yourself and your strength, and make a comprehensive plan, not just for proposal what you wish to achieve. Because the funding project is like a 2 year. After that, what you are going to do? So you need to be think about the multiple means multiple funding projects also. You need to be win all the projects. For that, how to achieve homework means every time check funding bodies and targeting funding source, and find a new research plan, and find some alternate ideas for how to achieve them. Read published research papers and try to do small realizable models, and check this realizable model is successive or not from your own money. If the model get failure, then think that how to overcome those failures and achieve it. So this what, and like what I was saying that like the famous Drishyam movie, some Q's and W's and H's before writing funding proposal. And for this area, these all are some important questions. What is current trend? For present current trend is COVID issues, and limitation and restrictions, and the funding agencies means keen interest for which subject area, and what are the future plans of the funders, means SERB or in Indian scenario means DST, like that. And who all are the decision makers, means we need to be make to impress them, because we want to win the life. So we need to do something, and which kind of review process do they follow, that also we need to know that. And deadline of the submission, it is very important nowadays. Not nowadays, and this European Commission and all award agencies, the deadlines are in the digital manner. And also, why I have specifically mentioned this deadline for submission means, if you are keen on international funding agencies. They are not like they are not follow like in the Indian tradition for making that physical tree cut make papers, means filling papers and data and need to bunch of document and fill that and seal it and get signature from some people in the organization to send in the speed or register post. That all are not doing for foreign agencies. They should do, they make that one special website. For that you need to fill the data. What is the problem here, sir? That there the problem because we don't know where the server going to be cited. Means server in USA means from that they made the time deadline is like 12 a.m. means that server will be different. You think that 12 a.m. means like yesterday night. You think that in the Indian time, then you will be logging on there, and you will see that the submission deadline gone, because the time deadline for various regions, USA, Australia, European Union, and Japan, this all are will be changes. So you need to be submit your proposal 3 days or 4 days earlier. Because once you submitted any proposal for funding agency, it will be involved with so many people. They will go through with that, and means before review itself, there are a lot of process, pre-process they will be made. For that pre-process, you need to be submit 3 or 4 days earlier only. It could be made possible for them. At the last minute submission lead to failure only. And every funding agencies, how much time they will take, and means official way. If you have doubt and anything, any issues, that also you need to check that. And people, how many people apply each year, and what success percentage and failure percentage. These all of the data are available. If you check Marie Curie fellowship in the European Commission, you can see that 10,000 people applied and some 200 people got. This is the failure rate, and this much be the margin. Means 70 mark is the margin for that, but they don't give. If you 70 mark means like a gate score, you will get pass in the Marie Curie fellowship. But 99.99 only they will provide the fund. For that 99.99. Definitely more than 500 people or 300 people will be there. They only get the Marie Curie fund. And again, remember that funding bodies looking for good researchers, and think of them as a potential investor in you and your ideas. And you must sell your idea. The same time, you should be enthusiastic about the work. You need to be provide some better realizable one to the society, and think that why should they give you a grant? Why they should invest the money to you? So see it from the funder's point of view, because they are also not get money means anywhere in the whole world. We do not get single dollar, we do not get easily. So they are also spending their hard-earned money to you. So both sides we need to be think about. At the same time, we are not the beggars. We are idea providers. I have idea, you have money. That is the deal here. So we should not be fell down completely, bend in front of them completely. That if they provide that money, we have switched to some other people's. So these all are some relevant points, and some of the major criteria are: do their proposals having good idea on which to base their work, and means your proposal they will check that. These all are the criteria for proposal. They will check that. Does the proposal explain clearly what work will be done? And I'm showing that one proposal that is there evidence that proposer know about the relevant work that others have done, means reproducing the result from the failure result. I shown some plots. So this plot like here infinity type of symbol, some plots I shown that there's a faceplate trajectory of oscillation of any oscillators. That is the displacement plot between the displacement and velocity. Move like that butterfly effect it experiences. I found the model from some other paper and I reported that. That's what is that. That's what they are asking that. And I shown that do the proposer have a good track record both of doing the good research and of publishing it. So again, some criteria and subcategory criteria are there. So what are the things we are doing that there are some we should obey the government policies. For that Marie Curie proposal, there are 10 to 12 pages. If you are using, you are the biology or the geology person or any chemical person, transporting of models means the biological specimens solved this thing. There are plenty of formalities are there. You need to be and find that, and you need to be understand that. You need to be practice how to transist from one country to other country within those law, and how will this taken up. The same time, not only for the biological, even the plants and the seeds, etc. If you go abroad country, you bring some like it happened to me also. When I took apple from India, I did not have any motivation for eating purpose. I purchased some apple in Delhi and I went to Italy. From that Italy airport for customs checking, they took the apple and they put there because they doubt about I'm bringing like that time I went 2013. That time it's not Corona or something, but still they are caution about that, and they advise we should not bring other countries seed to here. If we bring, there should be some papers are there, and objective of the project and outcomes are important, and proposal should address a well formulated problem. You should not be arbitrarily say like that we will do this that. You should be exactly saying, exactly visualize the problem and where you are going to be attacked. You should be explain that, and is it the research problem or just the routine application of the noun technique? That also you need to be means that also important, because using some Newton-Raphson method or other Rangi-Gutta method to any problem is needed. We should not be throw or leave alone that this Rangi-Gutta method is available on last 5 to 6 decades. Why I should be? But this technique it's provide a lot of good result to us. So, and finally, whose solution will have the useful effects or not, and if a special funding agency special funding is need to solve the problem or not, that also the criteria they will see. These all are the points they will see that. So before you are writing proposal, these all are the points you need to be remember that. Secondly, is not that much important. What is the shortcomings? Means I believe that today's last 2 days some people some resource persons talking about the journal. I believe that they spoke about the editor level rejection. Means when you submit your proposal, it will get rejection. Means with first you will submit the proposal. I will say I already told that it should be the international, means you need to be submitted 3 days before, and India means you make some packets and send to them. Then the person means first clerical cadre person will be evaluate whether the documents are available or not, and sometimes they will call you, they will ask you about that, and if it is not there, they will means then after that technical committee, then technical committee call you for a presentation. From the presentation, peer researchers, scientists would be there, and they will evaluate, they will ask the question, and they satisfied, they will make the recommend. But these all are the extreme stage. From initial level itself, it will get reject means, shortcoming means. These all are the reason. Without going review, without going presentation, without going for Viva presentation in front of peers, it will get reject means. This is some of the reason. Means the research questions are not properly addressed, and it's ill-formed and not clear, and means what, a copied application. Already someone will publish, you will someone will publish in the paper, or someone will report it in the somewhere in some other country, and you took that and make that. It's not wrong, but still they are not happy about that. You make the model and you saying that I am going to make the model, means what is the use? There is not. It should be some modification should be there, and industry not interested, and proposal is not what they expected, means incomprehensible, and time scale, they are not happy about the time scale you report, that Gantt chart I shown that, and sometimes you are climbing too expensive, like 500 crores or 1000 crores and a very big project, and they think that if such much money will be invested, and it will get failure, means who will be the responsible for that, and sometimes the belonging institution, like if you are working like Navaratna agencies like ISRO or DRDO, they think that this guy itself, this agency, why we need to be provide money, such. The same thing happened in abroad, in the abroad academic institution. From our institution to another institution, whenever we submit anything, they think that he from such university, that university having fund, why we should provide it. So these all are the things for failures. So now we are going to come for our main picture. Thing is grant application. There are some essential contents should be there. Statement of the problem. Before going to be fill the fill their application form, their format, you should make some rough draft. Everything should be meet the template model. From that only we need to be the large one. So first one is the statement of the problem, and means you need to be right like a normal paper. Means usually I will do this like before the presentation I make this simple paper for that what I'm going to do that. Similarly for that statement of problem and statement of what new about the project, and the indication and possible outputs, means simulation or experiment and the data presentation, something you will put for 1 or 2 pages. From that you will ask questions yourself and check with ethical things, and then you have answer about like that, because the second point saying that are the chosen method sufficiently rigorous to produce the accurate result. When you get the confidence, then go to the grant application. So evaluation here means there are evaluation means don't think that immediate evaluation of the peer group. There are this evaluation is the word mean that 2 things. First thing is whenever I'm already told that whenever you make some template model, you should be checked with your peer group, your advisor, or your lawyer, any professor or any scientist or anyone who is loyal to you, because you should not believe everyone. Someone will be copy and they will make that also happen. We should not think that that's what in some of the movies I've seen that there is a white collar criminal and some other collar criminal. This white collar criminals means they cited that the top level people, some scientists, top level, they also doing the mistake and they doing the wrong thing. So we should be keen and careful and conscious about that. So you should. So anyway, everyone having some loyal group, some very good friends, thick friends, or a very supporters, even your own professor or any principal of your colleges, you check with them how it will be. From that, get some significance and check multiple times. That is the first thing of this first meaning of this evaluation word. Second thing is, once you got a fund, you start establish your laboratory and conducting research. What happened? What happened?
No, sir, please continue.
So, second word is sorry. The second meaning of this evaluation word is after the funding proposal got, okay, once you got the funding proposal, then you establish your laboratory, recruit some people, and you got some output, but here the notable point, before reaching to the, means you got some project, so 6 months gone, you got some output, excellent output. For that 6 months, every means what? Every fortnight, means every 15 days once or every 20 days once, you need to be conduct the evaluation and monitoring committee meeting. Means some ethical and formal procedure. It should be recorded in the minutes of meeting. Means how, sir, it will be conducted. Thing is, first 2 months leave that. Even that your Marie Curie fellowship also saying that first 3 months we no need to conduct any research. Means if Marie Curie fellowship is awarded for any European university, you are going from India to settle your European university, any European university. That first 3 months you no need to do any research because the transition period. But after 3 months, means 4th month, you need to show something within 15 days. They will ask you. So for that first 15 days, some analysis, okay, it's a literature analysis, fine, or data analysis, that also fine. So for that, you need to be conduct the evaluation committee meeting, whether it should be the online or offline. It should be the this meeting means the composition of the organization, that means the principal and the head of the departments, and suppose the college or university located in some district of some state. Such state having, suppose this college is in Kerala, that Indian Institute of Space Technology is there, and so many government from technician means technical expert from there, an industrial expert from some Bangalore, or some like IIC person from IIC. Bring them and conduct the meeting. Means then provide the evaluation sheet and show that, sir, this all are the results we got. So for that, they will evaluate and they will provide and they will make the recommendation or their comments about it, and take the minutes of meeting and record it. And after 6th month, you need to be submit to your along with your project report. You need to be submit this with be conducting periodically evaluation, means the periodical evaluation of the growth of the project with this peers, means the subject experts of this area. Then the agency also gets satisfied, okay, they are doing some work. That's what the evaluation here mean two scenario, means two meaning. And dissemination, I speak about that. You need to be make budget for dissemination. Here means any heavy funding project or any project, it should be disseminated school level onwards. School media report. You can see that some medias, media means the Hindu newspaper and Indian Express, even that. International newspapers also, they put that scientists from these colleges did like that. Such type of dissemination need. Every research need to be disseminated because this research are some way related to the growth of the human being. And recruitment personnel, that I don't want talk about much because it's nothing. You are the principal investigator. You are aware of it, whom you need to be there. That means if your project is suppose 5 crores or 1 crore, even okay 5 lakhs. It should be some 3 month means you need one technician like BTech holder or BSc holder for carry out the project. Means science or the engineering person and one accountant or the clerical cadre guy and one diploma holder for handling the lab for 3 months. Depending upon the fund, you can recruit and you need to inform earlier him also regarding this. This is what your expectation is. After the project end, we having such much money only. Some people will come because any funding project they will get the certificate. So definitely they will come. And these all are the things speak about the same, which is known culture of the funder and instruction assessment criteria. This already I spoke about that. And purpose. What is the proposals means? It will be implicable, worthwhile research project to undertake and demonstrate that you have the competence to the complete it and you need to be discuss all relevant aspects of the research process and same time enable others to evaluate the information exists support the proposed study and evaluate. Speaking about that, is the supervisor or the as a grant provider, internal, provincial, federal, or tri-council, as a funder, industry means the cumulative people you bring and evaluate the thing. And idea selection means there are the 3 aspects are there. Some having means childhood onwards they will conduct some small science experiment, engineering experiment, and some ideas they have. Then they can implement. They want to implement. They do not have money for that. That's the first category. Second, some will get what from means by seeing someone will do something means some also get okay why we can't do that. So for that kind of people, this everyone as my perspective, not only my perspective, all the whole world, everyone thinks that everyone having the capability and the right guidance and right path only needed. For that, this idea selection means suppose in your college you can like take the University of Hull in UK, someone is doing something and if I'm saying that okay why can't we do that, so like that idea selection means how to go that idea selection, sir. First literature for that, suppose you having some idea for reason that Israel's war with Hamas, they are excellently fencing on them using the iron dome system. That iron dome system has the issue of pitch roll response. Sorry, pitch roll response. Such issues means how to find that. Then you can study about missiles pitch roll response. If you like that, everyone I believe that's seen in the news media that our iron dome system is strongly fenced to the country. So if you want to do research in that, you need to be go with the it's a proper procedure. Go with the literatures and ideas from the courses attended and research discussed and media news and science magazine. The media news only I'm saying that a lot of people asked me how this system work and excellently it stopped the enemies weapon in the sky itself. So this is the way you need to be find ideas. Once you have that topic, means courses taken in writing and research method and what are the things we need addressing all relevant component and making the conscious title and abstract and introduction, research question, and finally you're going to be frame the research problem. And what about how literature searching, sir? Again, if you have the research idea, go with academic literatures means the published papers, patent and journals and books and reports from scientific laboratories or short reports from professors and peers and grey literature and find that where is the research gap. Means you need to be take at least minimum some 5 years of the research. From that, means earlier of my research timings in an university, there is a one professor called Dr. P.O. Usually she advised me that at the time we do not have at the time we do not have our university, there is a journal access and also the digital object identifier. Means I'm speaking about 2010. It's not a digital object identifier. It's not much popular on that time. Now the 2014 onwards, 15 onwards only, this digital object identifier is implemented full-fledged for all journals. So for that we get a limited number of journals. She usually saying that read the abstract only for some 50 or 100 papers. After that you will write your own abstract. Similarly, if you show that such a thing, research gap, you will become the critical thinker and process the existing literature, whatever you did. Means suppose you are studying one paper, means don't throw it or don't write something it. Make a nice MS Word document, and from that document you put like some, suppose Oded et al., my professor Oded et al., what they put. Read the paper every day. You possible for 4 or 5 papers you able to read and make the short things and make the small students. No need for immediately the hi-fi complicated English. Write small thing like that. This system is work like that. They are using this method and like that. Some small thing. Oded et al. Then it should be a table. Two plus means 2-column table with every row. Put a name and write short writing. Similarly, then it should be a literature review got ready. And initially there are nothing perfect and it will be get perfect. For writing, the famous phrase 4 C's in diamond and 3 C's in the research writing, which is known as clear, coherent and compelling, as also competitive, and same time macro over the micro details, and don't get caught up in the little details. Keep the big picture view on the right hand side. Means citing is important. Means cite properly, cite that. Don't do plagiarism because nowadays there are plenty of applications available. If you do plagiarize, they will catch you immediately. And set some parameters. Do that. So these all are some along the earlier, whatever I have spoken earlier. So after means after your successful review, there you need to be answered the 5 W's and H: who, what, when, where, they, why, and method must be well thought and comprehensive. And research design means it should be qualitative, same time quantitative, mixed methods and the cross-sectional longitudinal surveys for data and primary secondary data and primary tool validation and the pilot studies, pilot problem or toy problem, people speaking about, and validity, statistics and procedures, inclusion and participants. This all are something, and the main thing is key question. Someone else carry out this entire project is also there. And slide number, so it is 23rd. Okay, for this I'm here stop. I'll see one more proposal, then I will come back with this presentation. This is the prestigious Marie Curie Actions Individual Fellowship. I submitted 2008 and it got passed. But thing is, I did not get 99.99. It's got some 76 or some 76 point something. So not get escalated. This is the format for mostly this is the very biggest funding proposal. Because once the funding proposal is awarded, I will get for Indian money around 4 lakhs per month, and some more than 5 to 10 crores for research funding. I can take one PhD student and one master student for that. So it's competition more. This Marie Curie fellowship in European Commissions and DECRA fellowship in Australia, these both are very big. And compared to Marie Curie, DECRA is a very big fellowship. It has more than 100 crores of funding, but getting is very tough. So this one is a submitted proposal, and the acronym I provided is offshore energy. Every proposal having the table of content that we are going to be seeing the presentation. The table of content, and it has the document 1 is about the proposal, and document 2 about ethical thing. I told no that a transfer of specimen model and letter of commitments from your post professors or some of the peers. These all are the table of content. You need to be clearly provided. So this it has 10 pages only. For this 10 pages, they will ask more than 50 to 60 questions. For every question, you need to be short and sweet and better English to visualize everything to them. And also, this panel having the composition of all level of people, not only science and engineering, management, and some other humanities people, everyone there, around 12 to 15 people evaluate this proposal. So we can make accordingly. The first section is excellence, and means here we need to be explain the state of our technology, which should be introduction with the background. Introduction should be the some literature survey with what I am going to do, and I want to tell where I got, why I impressed this idea. Means I need to provide the toy output. Here I am asked the fund for some 5 crores, make 5 to 10 crores to make a big wind turbine model which has the height of 123 meters tall. Such a big wind turbine, I need fund more than 5 crores. For such big problem, I need to be explained that where I got impressed. Then thing is, I am putting that toy problem what I did. From this toy problem, I got an excellent result. It means the black line is the proposed, means earlier proposed technique. From that, it should be the improved result with earlier conventional mathematical technique. So for that, I got impressed. So I want to do this project. That I need to be tell in the introduction section itself. It's nothing but state of art. So in the second plot, if you see that the standard deviation is very less for my concept. So if standard deviation is very less means fluctuation is less. So it will be means cost point of view, it is an excellent result. For that, I placed in the first page itself to impress the reviewer. So from that, I'm starting that explaining about that, and I need to be tell I'm experience had in this area. That's why I put that I'm already did PhD in that, and I have experience in the problem. So from this result, my PhD experience, I made this objective, and again work packages means methodology. There are 4 work packages I having. First work package means 2 year I am going to be stay in the Denmark. From the 2 years for first 6 months I'm going to be do this, and second 6 month, and from all the month I need to be produce some output. And the significance means existing. Like here you see that UK and Germany account for this 75% of installed capacity, means existing industry or existing availability we need to be report, and their performance level means some numbers, some rounded achievement number we need to be mentioned that, and where I am belonging. Actually, I am belonging from India, so I need to be present in Indian scenario also. So these all are the things we need to be report. And I'm speaking about some of the 23 slides. I'm speaking about the clarity and etc. Here, that's what they are asking the same question. Quality and appropriateness of the training and two-way transfer of the knowledge between the researcher and the host. That should be the knowledge transfer. Means I having host in the Technical University of Denmark, and I'm having host in another UK university, and myself, what I'm going to do them and what they going to do me, and the mutual way of transfer need to be happen. What the agencies think that when they providing money, there should be a mutual knowledge transfer should be there. For that, we need to be disseminate our work. That's what I mentioned, that the national international symposia and conference exhibitions I will conduct, and scientific papers I will write, technical reports I will write, and present is the KITHUB, GITHUB, probably the electrical and computer science jantas know that, and also that MATLAB Central and Mathematica, that core Mathematica help and Maple help, like every software, Intel compilers help. Those all are the places available. So from that, so after this also the way of dissemination, because obviously some code should be neat, means people will be search here only. So what dissemination base I reported that. Thing is, here I am saying that I'm going to prepare the numerical code for means wind turbine, means whole wind turbine. So this code I should not hold, means it shouldn't be used. That's what I'm saying, that I will put in the GitHub or somewhere or MATLAB Central, then someone will be used. They will cite me. Means the way of dissemination I reported that. So another thing is the potential here also again they are asking that how the knowledge transfer, means the knowledge should be transferred on the both side. That's what the potential transferring of knowledge to European host and the bringing knowledge to Europe. First they will ask that what you are. I am the money provider, means agency. I am the money provider. What you are going to do that? That's what they are asking that, and they will asking about that. You are from some different country, and how you are going to be integration in the team, and what is your host capability. And we reported that our supervisor team, our supervisor is Hugens Blanke, and he having some 270 publication with the 9 patent. That all are we reported that, and my capacity, I did is IIT Madras is an NIR of one institution, so I did this. Similarly, you can also write that. And what is the impact and the career prospect? Impact of the project and career prospect means next 5 years what you are going to do that, and means suppose someone any funding agencies will provide the fund, means it should be improve your career also. If your career will be improved, means some will get job and some socio-economic growth will be happen. That what the industry, means agencies keen on that. So global visibility means that the project should be visible in the global manner. This also they think that. Then Gantt chart, and how to achieve this Gantt chart, and appropriate means the risk management and the evaluation. I told that the every fortnight evaluation. This are also they are asking that. So those things we need to be report that. The second part is resume and your advisor for an ethical things, ethical issue. Mine is a numerical simulation project, so it no need be botanical, geological, and samples. I'm not going to be take to European Union, so I mentioned that it's all not applicable. Similar way is the second. Similar way the funding proposal would be there. If you want to prepare your funding things, you need to be make similar. So we'll go the presentation. So two funding proposal already I shown to you. One is the Technical University of Denmark. Second one is Marie Curie Fellowship, the funding format. This is the general funding formats. Like similar, some minor thing only will get changed. Rest of the things are common in this common, and they are similar like this types of format only. So I'm stopped here. So some of the anticipated finding and the significance are the key factor in any research endeavor is anticipated result. Means you are aware of that this result should be there, and how this should be contribute to science and knowledge innovation and their impact. And like the three words KT, KD, and KM, that what I shown that means knowledge translation via means how dissemination and exchange and improve of lives in various people, and handouts. There are some MIT professors videos are going viral. Why? Because of that they are expressing like that my way. Similarly, you need to be, it's common people. Some, suppose if you are a like mechanical engineer, you are doing something and you should be expressed in the manner it should be reach everyone, non-engineering, non-science person also. That's what KT, and KD is knowledge dissemination, like conducting workshop, website, and nowadays the ResearchGate and so many websites, even the sites.google, everyone put their research findings, and you can put even our own research output. These all are the way you can disseminate things, and you become the permanent professor or permanent scientist. They will provide some space in the website, then or otherwise you can publish in, if you are like if you're the KMEA college, you did some excellent some research and you got some results, you can put in your institute website itself. From then, if someone browses in your website, then they can see the result. Oh, they get impressed, and there is a possibility they will approach you, and you will get the collaboration about that. And knowledge translation means it's a mobilization. So proposed budget. The first slide, that what I taught that. Thing is, there are a lot of sticky notes in that. So a budget is a very important thing, because if you submit the wrong heads, means there are the heads like commerce person and what a clerical cadre are very much good that we are not practice that, but there is no option, you need to learn that. So it should be all inclusive, and you need to be aware of that, how much all supplies, materials and resource associate cost, and benefit and vacation time, and the evaluators are aware of what things cost, means the quotation properly you called, and like that. And means student charges, means if suppose if you deploy some student for that making the model, you need to be means pay for that. And travel cost, it should be include the itemized budget setting out of the cost year by year. So it should be need a justification for each item given, and it should be exhaustive, means you should broad, including whatever. If you go for the site visit, it come under your taxi fare, like that, it should be exhaustive. If suppose you need to be additional funding, you should not, you need not to be hesitate about that, because your work, you worked for that, and you need, that's why you are asking that. So you need to be informed to the agency, and you clearly explain that you can expand the fund, and you will get it. And timeline, always the Gantt chart is an important word. It will be very good if you make Gantt chart and follow the Gantt chart to achieve, because timeline is important. And once the project will be complete on the time manner only, it will get you will get a impress. Then only they will provide the fund again. So our main picture come. Proposal structure should be look like this. I already shown two proposal structure. 1 minute, I'll take water. Okay. One minute. Sorry, here it's summer here. That's why I'm kind of thirsty. That's why. So this is the proposal structure, and I already shown two proposal: the executive summary and the problem statement, and proposal description means objective and administration, evaluation and sustainability, and budget, how to make your budget, and the information about your organization and yourself. There are difference in that. There is a research proposal and research output and paper submission and project proposal. For research proposal is you emphasize the contribution that the research will make to the field, and the project proposal is the impact the activity will have. There are a strong difference between the research paper submission and the project paper submission. Research paper is what you completed, means in the past tense. You found some result and you got some result, you saying that I got this excellent result. That is the past tense. But the project proposal is the future tense. You are going to do this. You saying that some assumption, this will be work. So there is a strong difference in past tense and future tense. And this should be, this is already achieved one, but this should be the means connected with the socioeconomic things and so many other parameters. So if you success this in the project proposal winning, it will create a great impact on your career. So research proposal and the project proposal are almost the same, but the research proposals outcome should be realizable or not. Agencies do not worry about that, but project proposal should be realizable because it is directly connected with realizable application. But the content is same: the title page, abstract, and the table of content, introduction, background, and description of the research and institutional resources, and references, first means recruitment and budget, etc. Everything is first impression is the best expression and the best impression also. So you need to be make your title page consciously. It should be the title page should the title page should impress everyone. So you need to be made accordingly. Suppose you are the principal investigator, department head, and university officially using sign and name of the organization being submitted to, and title of the proposal, and starting and budget period, and total funds requested, and name and address of the institution, and title page should be professional looking and do not use of the fancy cover and bindings, etc. And you need to be find a good title. There are plenty of, including my own experience, because of the title, one of my research paper got rejected. Thing is, the reviewer said that he got he put some nice word, and he said that this word is this title is look backward or something. So you need to be conscious about title. It should be simple and nice. So you should avoid that. Studies on, investigation on, certain on, research on, some problems in such type of embarrassed word you should not put that. Don't do that. Directly, you need to be mentioned the research problem title itself. But this title should be that reviewer need to be understand. And the table of content has shown that you make thing is there are some tools available. Sometimes some websites itself they generate the table of content. Otherwise, there are two options. If you go with you make your project funding in the LaTeX report, means the table of content it will be generated automatically, or otherwise the Word means you need to be make table accordingly and keep the section very carefully for that. So that's what this slide reads about. The table of contents should list all the major parts and divisions, including abstract, even though it presents the table of contents. So abstract means if you submit anything, the reviewer first go with the abstract only. The abstract itself, they will found that this is the quality one or not, and this should be happen or not, and it will be possible to implement or not. When things the Mangalyaan head, Dr. Radhakrishnan, I was collaborate with him. He said that whenever seeing abstract itself, he will get idea, and he judges that whether the work is able to do or not, or executable or not, etc. So make the abstract preciously. It has a word and line limit, suppose 400 words or 500 words or etc. like that. So all the proposals should, every proposal, not only in abroad, if you submit some abstract in Indian scenario also, you will have a abstract. So you need to be make the abstract accordingly, but this should be the future tense, not the past tense. Please note that don't do the mistake when some people will go through their journal like that. The numerical modeling was carried out and the results were reported like that, which is so fully past tense. If you see that, immediately your proposal will be get rejected. The numerical work going to be do like that. Future tense you need to be write that. Then introduction part, you should not put a lot of things in the introduction part. First 10 to 15 lines are your own creative words. Nowadays, a lot of websites are available for finding the good words. That's what the first slide I put that lot of books. If you read books and go through that, then you will get idea. Then you make your introduction accordingly. First 15 to 20 lines. After that only you will going to start the literature survey. And the problem statement means what is the causes of need. It needs, it met the needs, and how urgent for society and human beings' welfare. And scale of demand means market survey. You need to be conduct the market survey also. Suppose you want to produce some fuzzy logic controller for our Samsung washing machine. We are seeing that a lot of ad like that 1212 like similarly you want to be better fuzzy logic application for that Samsung washing machine or any other washing machine, you need to be conduct that. Then you need to be explain this algorithm is work like that. It will produce means produce a washed cloth like that. It will remove the stains here and there, and how you are going to address the problem, that what. And background information is nothing but literature review. You need to provide a appropriate background information. And some of the proposed methodology means if you are having, suppose mechanical engineering means they having some set of methodologies, means finding first they need to, suppose we are like beam connected problem means first they will check the load acting on it. From that load, from that load we need to be tell that model our experimental thing in partial differential equation, which would be in finite element models. From that finite element model, we need to be discretized as the set of first order equations, set of second order the dynamical ODE. From that set of second order equation, we convert to first order equation. From that first order equation only, we will use the Rangi-Gupta method. So such a way I am going to be address this problem, that you can tell for mechanical vibration kind of problem. You suppose electrical engineering means some LC circuit are there, means this LC circuit already existing here, and this circuit I am working with voltage drop and this induction thing. So that's the way you need to be provide the steps, and the result here is whatever I shown, that means what is the result you got, how you got impressed in this work, then you are asking money from someone. That's what, and conclusion you will make. Reference, already I told that reference should be some people saying that only top tier journal we need to be report, and only top tier rank 1 conference, that is not there. These all are like don't believe that. Some reference, even the normal journal also having good result. If such good results are there, peer review people will accept that. So which reference is exactly suitable for your funding thing, that report there first. And second one is some conference also having good papers, some textbook, and some art video courses from various universities, and research reports. These all are cumulative thing. And second one is there is the difference between references and bibliographical item. The references you will cite exactly, but taken things from that. Apart from the additional information, you will understand and you read, but it should not need to be cited inside there. That should be reported as a bibliographical item. So for whole thing, starting onwards, title page 2, list of reference, you need to be consistent. Like suppose like electrical, you see in the first abstract you mentioned capacitor will be work like that. Then it's like means LC circuit, like inductor capacitor problem means then you put the bold or typeface in that inductor and capacitor. Then you forgot to do the same for rest of the report. They will note that, and they will, because of that also you will get rejected. So maintain consistency for very first to last onwards, and once you get funding also, after that you successfully executed the project and you are submitting report, there also you need to be maintain consistent. There also you need to be follow this kind of structure, means abstract. At the time you are going to be writing the past tense and introduction and recent papers. Since recent paper, I am provided this good result. This is the experimental model. This is the realizable one. If it should be deployed in the field or provide to the common public, it will be used like that. So you make you provide the result and you are ready for commission. Commission means the agency. If suppose ISRO means they will deploy some people commissioning, and once commissioning you will get success, then it will be allowed to be the their part or available of common public. So the personal section is 2, the explanation of the proposed personal arrangements and the bibliographical data sheets. And sometime here saying that some students self-interestly participate, we need to be paid or unpaid, they should be worth that. This is a recruitment purpose. For that recruitment purpose, you got the project, then you will put in the all online mode, online front, and regional and international dailies. Like that, you got the project. You want a person like for this qualification. From that, you will recruit. You will recruit the person accordingly, and you can use it. And budget is a very important one, so you should be familiar about that. Suppose 25 lakhs they provided, means you should familiar about that, how to accordingly spend. Some of the main divisions are personal, means salary, and the purchasing of equipment and the supplies, and travel regarding the project meeting, including not only for site visit, travel, etc. This also come under the budget head. And indirect cost. And other categories means, suppose you are in the project coordinator, you have some 3 or 4 projects stuff, you got some reasonable result, then you are taking for them for party or a trade. That also acceptable. It will come in this here, because we need to be motivate like kind of them, then we will get some better option. That's why they are mentioned that other categories can be added as needed. Once you get a successful project, from that rules and regulation, they will mention that if you want for going for party or treat, that is allowed for that. There is some limit, means every person can take some, in Indian scenario means 500 or 1000 rupees, so we can take some 5 or 6%. Means up to 10,000 or something they will allow that. These all are the checklist for proposal budget item. First one is the salary and wages, academic personnel, research assistant, and training grants. Means you can recruit some college students and give the stipend for the consultant. If you call interview, means you will assign some professor or scientist or some people in your college. So you need to give some remuneration to them, and spendings for the interview day, means you need to provide vehicles to them, and snacks, food, etc., etc. Everything will come under that. Those who are working on that day, all will be. You need to be provide food, etc. And computer program, tablators, and the secretaries, clerical cadre, editorial assistant. Nowadays, the thing is, someone will be involved in some 10 to 15 project, is not able to time for making the report and writing this thing. So agencies allowed to take the editorial assistant and technician, subject, hourly personnel, hour basis staff. Thing is, some of the hard equipments, means a big iron rod or something, even scholars or employees should not. There are some specific people are there, they only lift such kind of iron bars, this thing. So they will be come for hourly. There you need to pay some 350 rupees, etc. Here also we are paying some 10 shekel or 20 shekel. We will pay for that movement of that. Here we are using the shekels, and the stock benefit and salary increase, and vacation. Like vacation is coming under treat, this thing I told now. And equipment, second category is equipment, the fixed and mobile equipment, office equipment, and equipment installation. Here equipment is not only that big scientific instruments, including the purchasing of calculator and some official things, and small things also it come under here. And travel means administrative, means you visit for agency office, field work, and professional meeting, like the fortnight meetings, and travel for consultation. If you want to be consult for achieving the project, consultation, travel, subsistence. You rent automobile rent, aircraft rent, and ship rent. This is also allowed. Some parts are not available in the means very big parts. It shouldn't be transit in the aircraft. It should be in via ship only. So this will be come under this. And others means the space renter, means rent, alteration, purchase of periodical books, relevant things. Means nowadays this project agencies providing insurance for their temporary employees also, and tuition fees, tuition and training fees, hospitalization, and paid charges, and subcontract fee work. Everything this should be covered. And finally, this one is what it should be, means thing is, if you get continuously success also, it wouldn't be. If good things happen, sometimes only it should be enjoyable. Sometime it will get reject also. So if you get reject, don't get demotivated. Think why it get why the proposals are rejected. Means why it got. First of all, the proposal rejection in the initial level, and second thing is after the peer review level, and third thing is after that your presentation, you've given the presentation after the proposal reject. So these three things, and fourth thing is the project itself went failure. So don't get demotivated. There are reasons, check and overcome those. They don't take a fund on that. If you get a failure in the project, means the funding agency will provide a fund, and if you lead to failure, they don't get a fund. They will check why the failure happened, you are genuine. So if the case is genuine, they will consider it for your proposal again also. But if you do mistake only, mistake means illegal active one, means the manipulated data. First of all, project failed, but you submit a manipulated data and plagiarized data, and artificially means that also manipulated model. If they found such kind of illegal activity, then they will ban you. So manage budget your time also, means solid partnership, means some collaboration, try to communicate them and make some innovative project and define your things. And from my suggestions, seek means check regular feedback from the readers as soon as possible during the development of the proposal. Time to time receive responses, and bear in mind that the strong grant proposals take a long time to develop. Thing is, don't worry about that. Some proposal suppose presently I'm started the Decora fellowship. Probably I will going to submit next year September only. No, not this September. Next year September only. But I believe that I will submit a strong proposal. So don't think that 1 year going to be waste like that. You are working to achieve some long and big thing. So you are spending and invest your time for that. Once you will be the achiever, then after some 5 or 6 years, and you should be the face of the society. So like that, don't feel ashamed, embrace asking for money or promoting yourself, and never ask for the money. It will be never offered. If at the first you don't succeed, try and again. Learn from feedback regarding the rejected proposal. That's what I said. Once the proposal get rejected, they will say that why they are rejected, and no one is interested to be pulled down. Everyone is want to lift you. But there are some incompleteness with you. That's why the proposal getting rejected. So think that what is the point they are provided and make accordingly incorporated. Then next time definitely your proposal will be get success. From here I am stop that, and two more things I will show you for. This one is recently awarded Marie Curie Fellowship. A friend of mine, he's from Cuba, and presently he was a colleague of in KMEA. Now he is in Spain. He got this. See this quality and the credibility of the research innovation. He written very nicely. I like that. See this. He highlight some important points. Bionotropic aerospace and civilian sector, means he's saying that these industries will be get, and state of art he explained, and diagram he put accordingly and visualize that. So non-science person also able to do that, and objectives. He highlighted the objectives in this way. So the reviewer immediately will come and see the objectives. Then they found that okay, this guy is did well. And WP, I saying that for research funding or project funding, WP is a very familiar and multiple times usable word, which is nothing but a work package. So he mentioned that methodology and work package 2 month. He is saying that 1 to 8 month he will complete, and he put some formulas and he highlight this. And WP3 means from WP to work package 2, he's saying that this is the task he's going to do. And WP3 means 4 to 18 months he's going to do. He written that means a short and sweet write made, because they provide a page limit. You need to be right accordingly. Means you need to be right technically. The same time you need to be right. Everyone knew that like that. So some interdisciplinary, because every research they want to be interdisciplinary thing, that he made that, and transfer of knowledge from the host to the researcher. The training plan. I do not think is here training plan will be training plan in the abroad countries are very good. Periodically they will call you. Means every week there should be 2 or 3 meetings. Those meetings you need to be prepare similar types of reports and submit to them. And professors will be evaluate and they will mark the things what I need to do, this, and they will return to that. The next week I will do that. And he mentioned that his host supervisor is a senior researcher in the European project is 20, and used to improve the researcher's ability that and scientific skills what he have, and his professor have, and leadership, see that managerial role what he have, that he mentioned that. And designation means communication exploitation, means where they are going to be published and what they are going to do, this LRD. And teaching and supervision means from this project how many MS or PhD students they are going to be produced, and along with the funding proposal preparation means if any possibility to improve any other funding, that also you mentioned that. And from researcher means this what's saying that host means faculty advisor to means some guide to this researcher. And here this one is a transfer of knowledge from the researcher to the host, what they say. And he made this nicely, the extension of Millicello. This thing target group. He's expert in this, means a researcher. My colleague is wave control using biomaterial. He's a researcher in this. He will teach this thing to them. So how relevance, where the means where the mapping happened, and what you mentioned there. Because mapping also should need. Thing is, I will propose some project like electrical engineering student will go and teach to chemistry student, means that wouldn't work. That should be a mapping, like electrical engineering student teaching something, means it should be relevant to some mechanical and mechanical and electronics communication. Some student will be, some mapping should be there. That's what. And quality of the supervision team already. He's the associate professor, and he having 1,000 citations and Q1 journals, and a lot of achievement he made, that is mentioned there. And arrangements means that also, that is everything they will ask. Thing is, what are the arrangements we need to do? Means administrative thing also, means they will provide guest house, and they will introduce the faculty member, staff member to us. They will make the web page for us, like that. So this is the one of the successful funding proposal he got, and he's enjoying that. So this communicate the project activity means evaluation pattern, target group is general public, and they will update like that. So efficiency implementation means first 1 to 24 months what you will do, and first 1 to 8 months, 4 to 8 months, and 9 to 24 months, and again 1 to 24 months what you will do. And you mentioned that the Gantt chart, and appropriateness, financial risk assessment, and the institutional environment, everything he completed in page 10 out of 10. See this, every information, this proposal having all information, but he nicely covered the whole 10 pages. Similarly, this is Mercury Fellowship, so 10, but the SERB means SERB in India, DST, and so many things. SLR come 3 or 4 pages only, but 3 or 4 pages, that is your responsibility. You need to cover everything. Reviewer or project agencies do not bother about that. they do not show any mercy. That information is not there, simply they reject your proposal. So it's your duty. So for achieving that, you need to work hard, read a lot, learn a lot, watch a lot, and
Okay, sir, is it finished, sir?
yeah.
In between, it was interrupted, sir.
Oh, okay. 1 minute, ma'am. Then I will go with the. Where, ma'am? This one?
Sir, we can't see anything. It is completely blank.
Yeah. Which page, ma'am? This one?
Sir, it's loading only. Sir, all these things we have seen, sir.
Which page, ma'am?
Sir, I think the last. Sir, can you go to the last page, sir? Yes,
This
sir. It's already covered, sir.
is covered. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You've seen
It
that
is covered.
all 10 pages, right?
Yes, sir. We have seen. Sir.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay. And this one is the proposal I submitted, presidential postdoctoral fellowship, and seemed like this has an abstract, and they asked that what are your research plan. It having the page limit, like 3 or 4 pages only, abstract and introduction, and what is the research objectives. And again, I said that the WPs, and here they are asking about that. Why do you want to conduct your research in NTU, International Technological Union? How would your research add value to the NTU research portfolio? They will ask that why you are coming here. There are a lot of other things also why you did not go there. How the relevance with you, you and me. And if we take you, then what is the added value you will provide? That type of questions they will ask. We need to be answered that consciously. And the impact will the success of your project bring? What is the impact it will be bring? And the referees, this thing they will ask that. This is one of the project funding proposal, and along with the postdoctoral fellowship research fund, I applied that. So till now I'm 1, 2, 4 proposal I shown that, and I will show some funding agencies also, which is taken from net. There are the plenty of funding agencies available in Indian scenario. So University Grant Commission and its others. This is also available in internet. You can Google also. And at the same time, I will provide this thing to the organizers. Organizers will post to you. There is any common Google platform or WhatsApp platform. So AICTE, they will provide some funds for those who are working in the engineering college faculty like that. So industry institute interaction schemes and CSIR funds. So these all are in the Indian scenario. So there are plenty of organizations are available. So make the funding proposal accordingly and go with this organization. Which one is highly suitable to you? Like if electrical engineering means power system planning, like that there, and the civil means the water resources. So check accordingly and download their format. Make download means soft copy this word or say. Conduct market survey and conduct the means if you want to buy some equipments, check with that the suppliers and take a quotation, everything from that. Prepare the funding proposal accordingly and submit that. Definitely you will get any. So if you submit some 10 or 15, definitely one will be provide money to you. For international scenario, go to the website, suppose in technical means mechanical department, go to the website, there are the professors there, they will put that what area they are working at. First you will write the mail to them, dear professor, we are working for this, I'm the employee in this college and I'm working for this area, so shall we collaboratively do some research? I gone through your paper, you need to mention that I gone through your paper. From that paper, I found this. I having the solution for that. We will go with some joint funding writing program like that. Then they will definitely reply to you. Then jointly, and then you will collaborate with international projects also. So from that, I'm completing this. Thanks for the. Thanks a lot for 2 hours listening this. I thought that given some flavor, not full-fledged, or I don't know that. But I hope this presentation would be useful for you all. And once again, sincere thanks to all the faculty members and all the staffs for KMEA College. And special thank to my PhD mate, Ramesha. And thank you everyone. All the best. Try to submit a lot of proposals. Try to do some good research and help the betterment of the humanity and this society and our India. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now the forum is open for Q&A. If you have any questions, you can ask. So one madam, Amina madam, she has raised her hand. Ma'am, please, you can ask. Any questions?
Ma'am, if you have any problem, you can put in the message also in the thing. I will reply the message also. Neena madam. I'm sorry, there is a network issue here also. My laptop is what X series. It should not have the LAN connection. It will operate in the Wi-Fi. So here also Wi-Fi having some issue. So that's it.
I think there is no questions from the participant side. Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Please.
Sir, with respect to our students, sir, our PG and UG students, if they are coming up with some proposals, whether it is suitable for them or only this is only for the research, like this, so many national fundings are there, no, sir?
Ma'am, actually agencies welcome students also there, ma'am. I'm already told that, right? The small project also, some way it will be help. So definitely fundings are available for students also. Otherwise, they can do via any faculty member or professors. That also they can. Professor as a principal investigator, and student can be working as a collaborator or co-principal investigator.
Okay, sir. Actually, I was having so many questions. I noted down so many questions, sir, but you have covered everything in this 2-hour session, sir.
Okay.
Almost you have covered all the things, sir. Then, sir, there in Israel, I heard that I attended one IA training session recently by our MIC.
Okay.
And in one of the speakers, they mentioned that Israel is in the 4th position with respect to the startup. It is also
Yeah, it's a startup country, ma'am. Yeah,
okay.
It is. Israel
So why,
is a
sir,
startup country.
what are the advancement it is going over there, sir, with respect to the startup and all? Whether they are giving, they are promoting the college students for the startups, or what are?
Not only college students, ma'am. It's here not like that Indian culture. Thing is, first 14 years they will do some studies. For self-interest, they will doing that. For self-interest, they will approach the government directly. It's a very small country. Its population is less than Chennai. Thing is, it's a 90 lakh to 94 lakh, so they can easily approach to the government. They will get the fund. Up to 14, they will do some small education, and after they will go to the military. 15 to 18, they will need to be the military training. After that, only it means 24 or 25 only they will start as the engineering career or any academic career. So for self-interest only they are doing that. But that government is supporting for that. Even the normal house itself fully electronically equipped. Means normal in the sense a very lower level employee like means what the hotel cleaner like that. His house itself electronically equipped, means automatically door open, automatically door close. Whenever he enter that time only lights will on. So everything should be like that. So this all are implemented by their own people. And think about that then how that rich people are like that, like doctor, engineer, scientists. Their houses how look like that. So that's what.
Okay.
And if you see in the park or garden itself, someone will be buy some electronic equipment and they make some small model and they will run that in that, whether the obstacle avoidance like that. So they are practicing getting self-interest, and the same time they are practicing the childhood onwards. So that's what.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. So
Thanks a
I think
lot, ma'am.
okay. I think there are no questions. Shall we wind up the session, sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Thanks a
So
lot.
thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing and showing the importance of research funding in our present scenario. And on behalf of KMEA, KRCC, and IET, I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Manikandan, sir, for accepting our invitation and giving us an in-depth knowledge about the funding and how to write the proposals, etc. And thank you, sir, for spending this much time with us amidst of your busy schedule. So I thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. I share the that funding agency detail to your
Okay,
mail
okay, sir. And
ID. You
also,
will
if
post
possible,
to
the PPTs also, sir.
yeah. You will
Some,
post to the group. Okay.
oh, okay.
If you have the group.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
okay,
Bye. Have
bye,
a good
bye.
day to all.
Okay, thank you, sir. And also, I thank all the participants and please present for the second session at 1:55 p.m. And thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, sir.